I'm Hazel. Welcome, everybody. Lettuce. I am going to. I'm starting the stream. It's 3 o'clock. We're starting, but I am real quick going to grab my tea. Hang on. Okay, so we have our fancy cup. I have a pot of Earl Grey, and I'm gonna be right back because I like this one with milk. So I'm gonna grab like a little thing of milk. It's not like the exact color that I wanted to serve with in this cup, but the caffeine is gonna be necessary today. Okay. I'm gonna try and not pour this on like my phone or something, although I guess my phone's waterproof. It's probably milk proof. Probably fine. Hi everybody. Let us bask in the glory. Green tea version. Green tea Earl Grey. I've never seen that before. I've arrived. Sup, Phyllis? Hey, chat. Hello, everybody. Mishka Dalek. Parker. Late night. Alright, so I'm gonna need these. And I'll show you what we're doing today. Or at least where we're starting today. Also, I want to check on the Fisher Friend because I've actually been... Ever since we did some Fisher Friendness on the... Ever since we did some amount of Fisher Friendness on the Friday stream last week, I realized it's not actually that bad. And the Darkmoon Faire buff meant that I could do it even more quickly. So I've been collecting the toys from that. I'm only missing the toy from Shaleth in Suramar, and then I didn't finish the Corbin one. I started it, but I didn't finish it. But something that I've realized is that I've been kind of doing these, like I did some of them on my... I did some of the Fisher Friend stuff on my Gnome Priest, and then I did some of it on my Void Elf Priest, and then I was like, you know, what would get even faster reputation is a human character, so I took my human Warlock and got the Darkmoon Faire buff and went and did one of them with 20%. And that was all fun and well until I realized there actually is an achievement for doing all of them, and I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot by doing them all in different characters, because I'm going to have to do them all in one character if I want that achievement for the Underlight Emerald, which makes your Underlight Angler get access to a new skin, or recolor rather. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I just want the toys, but it is a little bit silly that I could have had the thing if I had just done all this on the same character, but no, I had to get fancy with it. Never been this early. Hi, how are you doing? Hi, Laura. I'm doing all right. Let's see here. Hey, Hazel, how are you? I'm a little sleepy. I'm gonna fill up this cup and then we'll show it to you because it is once again. This is we unboxed this in the mail time. This was a fan gift, and it's just the prettiest thing. So it's pretty, and then camera's over. Ever since my cat almost knocked my camera off my desk, I don't really know where to put it anymore. And then you get tea in it, and then it's prettier. And then you do something that makes the tea change color. This is gonna be less pretty once it's like brown, but it'll still be nice, and also it'll be tea. Also, it smells amazing. And I didn't bring a spoon. Oh no, there is a spoon. There's like a specific spoon. There's a special spoon. I need to stir with the special spoon. Can I put this there? Where can I put my milk? That I'm not gonna have a disaster. I'm gonna put it over here, but I need to be on the watch out for the cat, because if the cat gets wind that I'm keeping milk on my desk, she will be up in this business. So I'm gonna grab the spoon. Okay. So this is a teaspoon Not a teacup. It's got like a little purple in the end. And I just feel like the fanciest person ever. I guess I could just put the spoon in the milk thing. You're doing the fishing on your third tune. The special spoon. Tea you have looks like coffee to me. I mean, I added milk to it. Before I added the milk, it was definitely more of a tea color, but it is definitely Earl Grey. Love your hair. Why, thank you. Right before you came on the stream, my cat turned off my computer's power strip. Oh man, I'm glad my cat hasn't figured out how to do that, because if she did, I would never be able to rest wondering if she'd gotten to one of the aquarium power strips, because if she turns off like the filter, that's bad. It's bad. Okay, so what we are doing today is I have realized that I have not caught up toy-wise at the Darkmoon Faire for a while. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff, so we're going to try and get some of it. 0% chance that we get all of it, because for one, from my understanding, you get one chance at the Blight Boar microphone per fair, so like once a month. I can try to do that on another character, so if I remember around 3:30, I think the event happens every hour on the half hour, then we can go back and try that. But I've already tried it on this character, I did not get anything for it. Alex, thank you very much for becoming a sponsor. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. I hope that you're enjoying the stream. I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy your emotes. Happy Friday, Stephanie. Making my commute great again. What do you think of the new mount for the 400 mount achievement? So that's it's the fell green. It's like the Void Talon, but green, right? Like lime green. I think it's alright. It's not so amazing that it's gonna make me absolutely go out of my way to, it's not so, actually, you know what I want to do before I head out to the fairs? I want to grab just like a couple of fossil fragments so I can turn that quest in. So I would want to go do archaeology, like, I think that's a fossil field. That is a fossil field. So I want to port to out here. I feel so much, like, I so badly want to talk to all of you guys and also get all of this done, and I don't have faith in my brain's ability to do it all. Yeah, so the lime green thing, it's cool, and I think if I eventually get it just from collecting mounts that I want more than I want that one, that'll be really fun, but I'm not really, like, it's not the same situation that I'm experiencing right now with the toy thing, where I'm thinking, man, now I have to do the collecting. I don't need it. Is your cat telling you that you need to pet them? Watching an older stream when I saw you were live. Glad I finally got in on time. Welcome. Howdy from Texas. Finally got my heritage armor on my light forged Draenei. Grats. What tea are you drinking? I need to actually start drinking it if I'm ever gonna consume any of it. This is an Earl Grey tea. I started working through the teas that we got in the last mail time. They're all really good so far. You guys have really good taste. I think I want a tiny bit more milk in this. I want just like a little bit more. Ugh. I'm hoping that once I've teed up a little bit, I will feel a little more... Like, I'm really excited to be here. I don't feel sprightly enough yet. I need a little bit more bzzz. You know? Starting fishing to aim for the angler in the new main. The path is dauntingly long. Yeah, do little bits. It's all about the little bits. You don't need it anytime, like, immediately. I feel like when you one day that grind, it's really rough. But if you, like, just do, like, one zone a day or, like, one zone a session or whatever, it's better. Friday night, chilling before bed. Finally got the Violet Spellwing. I feel so proud. My friend's guild helped me. Grats, late night. Recolor the fire one from Firelands Anzu. Yeah. It was Anzu, and then it was the Firelands one, and then it was Wood. Right. There's been a couple of them. The Fiery Hearthsteed was the better option. Yeah, I think so too. I do think that one would have been better. You know what else was in the same section of my Twitter feed as the 400 meta amount? The mount for 100 reputations. Is it 100 exalted reputations? It's like a silver unicorn, and that's a little bit upsetting to me because it is pretty and I do want it. And reputations are the one thing that's not account-wide that I personally feel should be. Or at the very least, like a compromise made where, you know, a system like we had in Pandaria, like in MOP, once you reached Exalted with one of the MOP reputations, you would end up, I don't know if I have any of them here, yeah, you would end up with this thing. Your account has unlocked bonus rep gain, you would gain rep twice as fast. That was a good compromise. Making reps account-wide would also be great. I don't see a huge reason not to, aside from the fact that I guess they just don't want to go too far with account-wide stuff. But it's one of those things where you've done it once. Must you really do it again if you want those benefits on another character? And for the most part, like, the benefits are things that were account-wide in other ways. You know, I wasn't too upset because, you know, any titles that I would have, I would still have any pets or mounts or whatever. It's fine, I don't need those reps, but if I'm going to try and collect 100 of them, I either need reps to be account-wide, or I need the meta tracking of the mount to count account-wide, like it would. So, we're going to pull out this dude here. Pretty sure this is a fossil field. Pretty sure. Why do you stream at the same time as me? I feel like we had this exact conversation last week. The cup looked great, but seeing it with tea inside is even more amazing. At some point, I'm going to try it with, like, on camera with that blue moon tea with the lemon juice thing. I just don't know when, because typically speaking, I reserve all caffeine-free tea for after, like, 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. And any tea before that generally... What? I didn't need to kill that. Any tea before that generally needs to have caffeine, especially if I'm trying to stream. So I don't know exactly when I'm gonna find it. That's a dwarf dig site? Oh, you're right. Man, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the one that's, like, here. I'm thinking of this one. Well, that's a bummer. What do we got? That's a troll dig site. That is, I don't know what that one is, actually. Is that north one? Is there any chance that north one's a fossil dig site? Because, what else do we got? That's definitely gonna be a dwarf dig site over there. Elf stuff, elf stuff, elf stuff. Aha! It says fossils. It says fossil on it. It must be fossils. I don't actually need to finish this dig site. There's no real reason for me to do dwarf archaeology right now. So if I want to get down to Chinaris, let's go back to Dalaran. Hopefully I don't run through all my teleports just trying to get, like, some fossil archaeology fragments. You know what else I could do, actually? You know what else I could do? Is I have a couple of restored artifacts. I could just go turn those in. Do you know where you turn those in these days? Like, I know I could go back to Storm Shield and do it there, but who really wants to go back to Storm Shield? Can I just, like, go in the archaeology shop here and... I'm guessing I can't, because I'm guessing that there's nobody here in the Legion archaeology shop that's going to take my restored artifacts, because you weren't able to create them in Legion. I'm betting nobody here is going to care. Let me in. Oh, no, she will care. Well, that's nice of her. Thanks. Here we go. Fossils. Give me... Yeah, just give me all of them. I don't care. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. That will solve that problem. Oh, I ran away too quickly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Good opportunity to drink some tea. Should get girl fish. Let them have a bubble party. For your snail tank, the females are much nicer. For bettas? No plans for a female betta. What are you doing? That's an excellent question. Seed of Knowledge in Pandaria. Outside of the vendor toys for your video, what are some other easy toys? I'm only around 180 and you need the Mount and Brutus. Other easy ones. Let me think about that for a second. Kyla, thank you very much for becoming a sponsor. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. I hope that you enjoy the stream. I really appreciate the support. Welcome. Easy toys that are not easy toys aside from the vendor ones. You guys got any ideas of, like, really concentrated areas where you can just get a bunch of them really quickly? Because, oh, you know what? There's, in, like... There's a whole bunch, like, there's 2 pages worth of toys from Tanan Jungle, and a lot of them were, like, pretty high drop rates, as far as I recall. And there's a similar situation happening in Argus, where there's a lot of rares that will drop toys, and they've got a pretty reasonable drop rate on them. That's one idea. What add-ons do you use? I have a couple of videos going over my add-on sets for different things. This is kind of a quick look at the big list. There's a bunch of stuff in here. It would take me a long time to go over all of them. I love the stream. Thanks, Kyla. You can make them in Legion. Are you sure that's T? I'm definitely sure it's T. You can do restored artifacts in Legion? Maybe I'm just confused. I've done so little Legion archaeology that I just don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just completely super 100% out of the loop. Hey Hazel, how are you? Hey Brennan, I'm doing alright. I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little bit in need of a nap, but I'm just gonna head to the Darkmoon Faire. So the reason I showed in the beginning of the stream, but I'm missing a bunch of Darkmoon Faire toys. I know some of them are from the racing thing, so that's gonna be fun, because I was never particular, like, I was good enough to get the race mini zep, but apparently there is a further step to it where if you do it even faster, and this actually really confused me, because I was looking at the Rocketeer achievement, I've been like, what the heck? I have the race mini Zep. What else do you want? I already did it in this many tolls. 11 is a lower number, and then I thought about it, and then I really thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute, 11 is faster. You want me to do it faster? They want me to do it like twice as fast for a toy that I don't even, I mean, I want toys for the purpose of raising this number closer to 400. I don't know if, I don't know. So that one is going to be fair tickets. I am actually pretty close to having enough tickets for that. I don't know if I'm going to do that instead of the, if I'm going to do that and like set myself back. Actually, I do have enough tickets for it. I could just buy it. I don't know if I'm going to set myself back from my very long-standing, fairly weak-hearted dream for the Darkmoon dirigible. Sparkle Pony XL. Jump for 15 seconds. Jumping while mounted causes fireworks. Is that fun? Do people use that? Do I want it? I don't know. And then the Seafarer slide whistle. Let's just go investigate. We'll see what's on vendors and what I need to buy them. I know I need one from Moonfang, and I know I need one from there's like a cave of some sort. The Ring of Broken Promises. I looked a couple of these up in Wowhead before I started the stream, just so I'd have some idea of where I was going. Shocking, I know. And the Ring of Broken Promises is from an item that, like, an item starts a quest and you find the item in an underwater cave. It drops off like a dude. So I think I might go try and find the cave and see if the dude's in there and see if we can get him. Hello, I'm here. Hey, Norma. Gonna have to get myself some tea now. Earl Grey's definitely tea. Some people, it tastes soapy. Earl Grey has never tasted soapy to me, but before I got this one, I didn't like it because I thought it tasted like pepper. Earl Grey tea always tasted like pepper to me. And the funny thing is I didn't even particularly dislike pepper, I just didn't really want it. Alright, so you... Oh no, I need to actually open these. And... Okay, so that'll keep you happy. And he's gonna give me 3 whole tickets. I think one of the best, like, sources of tickets when you're really lazy, you don't really want to do all the mini games, is if you can just knock out the pet battles, which I may do on the stream. If you can just knock out the pet battles, that's way better. So, Galissa Sundew. Who is that? She sells the slide whistle. Is she one of these ladies? Boomy Sparks. Where is she? Do we know? Have you collected all the Argent Tournament toys? What would that be listed under? Argent... I only see one. Argent Crusader. No, that can't be right. It would be under Ice Crown, maybe? Looks like I have most of them. Yeah, it looks like I have most of them. Those are from the legendary thing in ICC, so I have all the banners and whatnot. I can have a nifty Ironforge banner. I did most of the Argent tournament. I somehow managed to miss a mount, but I was convinced at a certain point in my life that I was done with the tournament. I was wrong, but I did get most of the stuff. So right now I'm looking for Galissa Sundew. Near the rabbit for the ring. Okay, the rabbit for the... Wait. Near the rabbit... Oh, okay, so the rabbit for the ring. Okay. So that's the rabbit cave over there, right? Is that it? I should just I should just get some coordinates in Wowhead, because I'm going to be lost forever. Let's see here. Drinks. Take the opportunity to ignore you guys for a second and drink some tea. Oh, gosh. $74.38 beneath a sunken ship. Alright. $74.38. Wow, all the way up there. $74.38. Right here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna start running. I don't understand archaeology, but to be fair, I'm concentrating on getting to 110 first. Archaeology is probably the most optional activity in the game. I guess most of the game is optional. But archaeology is exceptionally optional. The only reason you're really going to want to do it is if you want any of the rewards that you get for it. So in the pet journal, for example, you can search archaeology. You're going to see that there's like, what, 8 different archaeology pets. There's a couple of archaeology mounts. Specifically, that's the OG one, and then that's the OG one, that's the Legion one. That one is really rare. Very hard to get, but it can be gotten through archaeology. That is how I got it. So there's some stuff that you can get down by the dock. Oh, is she the fishing vendor? Oh, I can just do the fishing for that then. That's okay. I can get on board with that. So I thought this was the Darkmoon. Oh, Moonfang. Oh, I need that too. There's one that I need from Moonfang. I also thought I had all the Moonfang stuff. Hang on. Do I need to turn around? I'm so confused. There's so many places to be. How long does the Moonfang thing take? Am I gonna miss it? Is it gonna be too late? Okay. Hazel's hair matches the purple in Darkmoon Faire. Tar and a name to search for NPCs. That's true. I do that occasionally. That's probably a good idea. Is there a special reason why you're after the toys all the time recently? I'm trying to buff up my toy count to get close to 400. Because in BFA, there's a new toy collecting meta achievement called Toy Box Tycoon that gets you a battle pet called Brutus. And I very much want Brutus the battle pet. He's like a mechanical dog. He's pretty cool. 2 different races, one shorter, one longer. The pet is from a longer race, the toy is from the shorter race. Oh, thank heck. Thank goodness. Because I was thinking, if I have to do the micro, like the race that I did for the mini Zeb in 11 tolls when it took me, like, I barely got the pet. Moonfang is up here, right? She's like up here, right? Yeah, from what I remember. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years. I'm just all over the place. There's so many things to do. Also, we're only 9 minutes away from the next, the Blight Boar. Yeah, Blight Boar's happening in 10 minutes, so if I want to try that, I would need to take another character. I could come down on my priest. I suppose we could just, like, we would get this try, we'd get the 430 try, so we can try it twice. I don't know how good the drop rate is. Okay, so there's, no, don't kill it yet. Wait, do you think I can get in range? Spam. Yeah, tagged it. Whew. All right. Well, that's one thing that we didn't quite miss. That's good. That was close. All right. I need a toy. I need specifically. Hang on. I'm trying to get a mouse over so I can check out the. Not that you guys can see the fish cam blocks it, but the rarity tooltip. So 20% chance on Moonfang's paw. Well, that's a bummer, and that's the one I already had. Oh well. What does this do? Oh, tickets. I like tickets. Okay. Vial of Sands. Yeah, Vial of Sands is it's not really an archaeology mount. The recipe is an archaeology reward, but the mount itself is not only BOE, so you can't just buy it on the auction house, but it's more of an alchemy craft. Afternoon Hazel, what's up, George? 5 or 10 minutes, 10 or 5 minutes down Moonfang. Probably goes faster now these days, with the way damage is. Have you already done the treasure map quest line? Really quick, gives you 100 tickets. I have not yet done it. Softy was tweeting me about that this morning, and I had made a note to look into it, and then I completely forgot, so I should check that out. What is the deal with that? Where do you start it? What's up with it? Because I don't know. Hello from North Carolina. Hi, Wendy. Still Vial of Sands plans for alchemy from that. I'm too lazy to get it. Oh, you want the Vial of Sands plans. Yeah, that's a rough one because, like, it's so much easier to get the mount if you don't care, you know? If you can just let go of wanting to craft it, you can get them out way more easily by just buying it off somebody that has it. And, you know, obviously if you get the recipe, you can make more of them and sell them, but they're kind of hard to sell. Alright, so here's Glissa Sundew. She is gonna, so if I want the slide whistle, which I do, I'm gonna need 25 of those, so I'll come back to that. For now, I'm gonna bring down my other priest, so we can hit up that Blight Boar concert and try for the microphone. Hi, Hazel, love from Denmark. You inspired me to get back to WoW after I quit during Draenor. It's a good time to come back. Blight Boar, yeah, we're gonna try that. I've already done it on this character, which is why I'm logging over. My understanding is that the drop chance on all the loot is once per event, but probably per character. I have no evidence to think that it's more than that. Darkmoon Faire always helps me leveling my other alts. I'm always so lazy about going back for the rep buff. The only time I've really done it recently was getting the rep/experience buff. The only time I've really been able to bother doing it lately was when I was doing the Fisher Friend fishing. Will archaeology and fishing be split up by XPAC like other professions for BFA? Fishing, I don't think so. I haven't seen any evidence that they're splitting up fishing really, because there's no, like, I don't think so. I need to actually check in and try and remember how gathering works. Because it makes, like, the thing that they've done makes a lot of sense for crafting professions. I don't know if it makes sense for gathering professions. That was really close. Where is the Blight Boar thing? Every time I look, it just shows it's happening, not the location. I will show you. It's on the east. It's on the east side of the island. We should make it in time. We got portals. Back with strawberry, cucumber, and aloe vera green tea. That sounds deeply relaxing. If tea is so good, why does it need milk? Some teas have the flavor kind of enhanced by milk because the milk proteins bind to the There's a bitter flavor agent that some teas have more of than others, and the milk will basically flavor-wise neutralize those and allow you to get access to other parts of the flavor that were being overpowered previously. So that's why milk is good with some teas. Typically, like strong black ones that have more bitterness, and the milk just takes out the bitterness. There's lots of teas that I'll drink without milk. Not all of them, even that is personal preference. Yeah. Which teas and whether or not you take them with milk is always up to an individual person, and I'm kind of the opinion that you should never really, like, there's no sense in shaming somebody for liking or not liking milk with a certain thing. You know, they're not hurting anybody. Hopped up on muscle relaxers and painkillers. I hope everything's alright. Your best alliance race for monks visually. Let's see. Dwarves. I originally rolled my monk as a human, and then I eventually made a dwarf. So this cave over here, this cave right here, that's where the Blight Boar concert happens, and it's going to be happening pretty soon, so we're just going to roll on down there. Ooh, my random favorite mount button got me my my collector's edition mount. I like this one. I don't ride it very often, but I should. Oh, no, and you really want to take the roads. That's pretty much the fastest way to get there. Did I miss anything? Can I get a birthday shout out? Happy birthday, Test Rat! And you didn't really miss much, no. I'm trying to get my bearings and figure out exactly how to go about collecting toys that I'm missing from the, Darkmoon Faire. I am missing quite a few of them. So far, I tried killing Moonfang. Moonfang did not give me my paw, so that's a bummer. We're gonna try the Blight Boar event that's starting in about 4 minutes for the microphone pretty soon here. After that, there is a cave that we can go and find and kill a dude for a chance at an item that will start a quest that will let me get that one. At some point, we can just do 25 fish, which should be easy enough to buy this, because I just haven't bought that yet. And then these achievements. I don't know about Power Monger, but I know Rocketeer and Wanderluster are for, the racing thing, I'm pretty sure. Toys once a month can do on all tunes. You want to rush leveling an alliance, you can do the Culturas storyline, and you still want to read the quest to keep up with the story. That is tough. I always start out with such conviction that I'm gonna read quests and I'm gonna have a backstory for my character and I'm gonna do things that I'm gonna, do the quests that fit morally with who I want to be, and I'm gonna follow the story of what's going on and get super immersed and have a great time. And that always lasts about like 11 levels, and then I'm just done and going as fast as possible again. I'm too old to change. Yesterday I did the Lucid Nightmare, and let me tell you, the maze, the maze is definitely tough. Well, we keep the fishing artifact in BFA. So far so good on that, yes. The traits appear, like, in the UI they're disabled, but when you actually go use them on the BFA Alpha, they still work, so it seems good. T-Science with Hazel. I would always also take with a grain of salt any science that I say here. I am not a scientist, and everything that I have learned, since high school, I basically just learned off the internet, so most of it is just based on experience, which is why I try and fudge around a bit if I'm ever going for an actual scientific name on a thing, because I don't really know. Making me thirsty, be back in a minute with tea. I pulled a muscle in my right arm trying to pick up a pen. That sucks, I'm sorry. Have you come up with, like, a really cool cover story? Because I feel like it would be more fun to say something else happened, like, you were fighting a tiger. You were fighting a tiger for your pen. That tiger wanted your pen, as cats do sometimes. Valcor Ice, thank you very much for becoming a sponsor! Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. I appreciate having you around. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Let's see. The cool fishing rod in BFA comes out, you can't get it anymore? You should still be able to get it. Let's see, I actually got how well this was live. Why roll a panda when the correct answer is always gnome? Can I also get a birthday shout out? Mine was in August. Happy late birthday. Torin, make the best monks. Just gave me a big headache telling me that I need the toys to get the pet. It's just that one pet, but yeah. I have that same headache in regards to reputations, with all of my reputations being so spread out. Most of them are on this character. Let's see, like, how many do I have on this one? Does it tell me anywhere? Okay, yeah, I have 64 reps exalted on this character, which isn't bad. It's a good start. But this isn't the character I want to play in BFA. I want to play the Void Elf still. Oh. That was good. Need more. Need more. Okay. Was wrestling a bear, my arm got twisted, but I used it to get the advantage and body slammed the bear. There you go. There you go. Lifting a cylindrical ink container injured my massive frame. Wow. Man, you must have just killed it in any creative writing assignments. I feel like we used to have homework that was like that. Like, take a really normal thing and then just use every word that you can think of to make it sound amazing. My birthday is tomorrow. May I also get a shout out? Happy early birthday, Phyllis. We have a meet and greet at BlizzCon, and we have to search you down. The plan so far, assuming that I get a ticket, is going to be a disorganized Hazel scavenger hunt. I originally rolled my monk as a Tauren. Who doesn't want a Kung Fu cow? Was Norma using me as a punching bag while I was asleep? Oh, is the concert starting? I had never seen this event until until yesterday. Until yesterday when I was like looking up what I needed to do to start catching up with these toys. And you know, the sound changes, it'll kick in. You can kind of hear it. It's coming through the stream a little bit. I'll turn it up a little bit. Like this is so cool. I haven't been to a Tauren Chieftain's concert in a while, but like this is a fun new one. Like you've got like the disembodied hands playing the drums back there. You have devil and sticks. There's some achievements for doing this in different ways. This is the bro, and he's actually a little bit tough. I didn't switch my legendaries. I probably should have. But like killing the death metal knight with the music happening is just awesome. Also, I didn't turn on the sound when I did this yesterday, so this is my first time doing this with the sound. The Banshee walls actually got me, which was funny because that's like their favorite mechanic. They used it all throughout Legion. Grady, thank you very much for the super chat. I don't see a message on it. I don't know if you meant to leave one. I'll reach out after. Ooh. Oh no. I did okay. Oh no. Okay. Wow. They really went in on the death metal for this. I don't know how so use them, the power chords. Do I get in it or do I get him in it? I know that you can like buff up your fan score by doing stuff. I don't know what it is that you do to buff up your fan score. I think it's related to some achievements. I love how the undead here, they're just still partying. They don't care. No cares. This is just every day at the concert. Go over here and then oh no. Oh doom. Am I wearing a pride S? Because it feels like I am. That would be making sense. I'm not wearing pride S. Holly, thank you very much for becoming a sponsor. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. I very briefly considered doing that in a death metal themed voice, but I wisely decided against it. Are we done with the Banshees for now? And then there's gonna be ads, and I think we get an achievement if we can prevent the ghouls from reaching the lady. Oh no, I got clipped. Oof. I'm surprised by how long this boss does take to kill. It's cool that it has mechanics that you actually do need to do. Maybe they're just kind of like future-proofing it against scaling, because they don't always rescale it. Okay, so there's gonna be an army of the dead. We're about to kill the boss anyways. Will the dudes despawn? Oh no, they're gonna get her! Ugh! Oh well. Bummer. I guess the dudes don't respond. But we killed the dudes, so I can try for my microphone again. Oh no! I got a dance stick. I mean, I guess I can try that out. That's less exciting. If you stand in it, you get a better score. Oh! It says that my score is negative 115. Gonna go to work. See you later, Carolyn. My first time in a live YouTube chat. It's weird and awesome. Well, welcome to YouTube streams. They're basically exactly the same thing, but with a higher bit rate. Avoid the ghost, stand under the thing. Okay, I was avoiding the thing. I did not know that I needed to stand in front of the thing. Well, that's a bummer on that. I'm assuming that the thing that I need to kill over there has a chance, not a guaranteed chance, but a chance to drop me that item. So I should do it on this character while I'm on it, so that if it doesn't drop for me, I can then get onto my other character and go try again. That is my current logic. Also, where is my... I usually keep a water strider on that bar, but I don't know where it went. That's not how I type. I like riding the red one, purely because less people have it. Because I feel like if you had the blue one already when Warlords came around, there was really no reason to get the red one. It was already kind of annoying to get. But I wanted it. Hazel is at a death metal concert. Let's see. That where we are, we get excited if there's any mechanics at all. Well, in a Darkmoon Faire world boss fight, yes. World bosses are notoriously under-mechanicked because you need to be able to beat them with not only a pug group, but just, like, random people that aren't even in a group. So having necessary mechanics on a fight like that is unusual, yeah. She didn't loot? I looted. I got some party sticks. Look, dance sticks. Whoa! I'm holding dance sticks. Oh, yeah, they're there. I get the items. One thing that I actually really like so far about BFA, and I don't know if this is always or if I've just found some setting that existed in Live that I never knew about, but when I am running around on my BFA Void Elf Priest, I'm currently using a main hand and an offhand, and my offhand is this really cool dangly lantern thing. And I've noticed that when I'm just running around with my weapons away, they're both on my hips, the main hand and the offhand. They're on either hip, and that's just the best thing ever, because I can see that lantern all the time. Like, I feel like with offhands, typically, you don't really see them unless you pull them out, because you don't really pull them out while you're casting and in combat, and you don't really have them out when you're not in combat. So, like, unless I'm missing something, but, like, if I just get off this mount, I just look at myself. I have my dagger. There's no book here. There's no book here. I have to press the Z button, and then I get out a book. But unless I actually unsheath them. And then, like, when I'm in combat, still no book. Still dagger on my hips, still no book. So, I don't think you hold the weapons, really. Maybe you do. But at least you keep the offhand on your hip. And I've gone and put away my water strider. I should just put in my bar. Oh, gosh. Currently doing the rep farm for the water strider. Oh, favorite race on the Horde side. Also, hang on. I'm going to 74-36? Was it? I think I went too far. Favorite Horde race? I think in BFA it's going to be Zandalari Trolls. But before Zandalari Trolls, Undead, I think. I've always kind of alternated between Troll and Undead. I've played some amount of... Where am I going? Oh, there's a ship. Okay, so where's my Underlit Angler? There we go. Blessed shark form. Such a good fish. And here's the cave. This must be it. Is the dude... My next question, which I'm about to find out, is it always up? Is it hard to find up? Oh, no, there she is. That's... Wait, they're all Aranus. Hang on. Well, who drops it then? Drops from Aranus. Why are there supposed to be so many of them? Is this something I don't understand? I'm just gonna start with one of them and see what happens. I'm very confused. Do you have a coordinates add-on? Yeah, I have one. It's sitting right underneath the clock. Oh, there's the ring. Okay, well that was easy. And then we'll just get a toy. Yeah, so it's right underneath my clock, and then when I'm actually on the map here, it's at the bottom, and I use map chords. It's funnier when they can't find a pulse. I start laughing, looked at my mom, and said, "Look, Mom, I'm an undead." If you have the water strider set as a favorite, it will automatically summon it when you use the random favorite while in water. Oh, well, that's a good idea. That's an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that? Set favorite. Set favorite. I just don't ever want it to be pulled up when I'm not on water, and I think it might have a chance to. Shark with glow sticks. The best kind of shark. Hazel, a storm is coming from me and Norma. I hope it doesn't kill our power like it did last week. You gotta charge up all the batteries. Get your candles. Get your water stored up. What else do you guys do to prepare for a power outage? I guess it depends on how long your power outages tend to be. I found that since I moved to America, far fewer power outages. It's not like we had a ton of them in Canada, but I used to live in a fairly, not a super rural, but a fairly rural area. Wow, I can't speak today. And we would get them a couple times a year, and usually they were either a couple hours long, and then every now and then you would get one that was like a day or two. And not a big deal. I know a lot of places get hit a ton worse, but since I came here, we've only really had one power outage that lasted longer than like 10 minutes. And it was a while. It was like 12 hours. It was very dark. Must get the ring now. Seen people with the Zul'Aman bear mount, but some people have a better colored version. How do I get that one? So the Zul'Aman, the Amani Warbear, this is the one that you can get. If somebody has one that looks better than that, that would be the original one, which is not available anymore. So you're just gonna have to let go of your dreams. That's this is the only one that's currently available. The other one was from the achievement back when Zul'Aman was still a raid. Thought you were doing it by yourself. I was gonna say she's a superhero. Doing what by myself? Oh, the coordinates thing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, if I was just mousing over and I just like, well, it looks like it's around there. No, no, definitely not me. All right, Chester. They drive people insane. Well, I'm already insane. It's perfect. All right, well that's one toy down. Let's do some. What do I want to do? Do I want to do the fishing? How many tickets do I have? Oh, okay, so I have 110 tickets in this character. I'm saving up for the... I've been saving up for the Darkmoon Dirigible on my other character, but if I can get 40 more tickets on this one, then that'll be easy. Okay, so I should look into how to do the treasure map thing, because I really don't know. I think I was actually tweeted, like, not only that it was a thing, but I think I had a link. Let's see here. What are we doing? Faded treasure map. Thank you. I have that from back in the day. You are all jealous. Lost power for a week and a half. Ooh. From BFA Beta so far, how's Shadow Priest feeling? A little slow going, but the overall underlying mechanics of it, I think, feel pretty good. Alright, so it's sold by Sundew. Okay, so it's sold by her. So I need to get 100 fish to even buy the thing. But then I can do the quest and get 100 tokens. Is that right? So it's a one-time only quest, contains 100 tickets. Alright, well, I know you can buy the fish. I don't want to buy the fish. Cheap. Finally got my Void Elf Hunter into Legion. Got my artifact weapon. What's your favorite zone in the Broken Shore? The Broken Shore is a zone. In the Broken Isles? Favorite Broken Isles zone is definitely Val'sharah. Definitely Val'sharah. Val'sharah is easily the best one. Am I just gonna sit here and fish up 100 of these things? I think I might. I'm already wearing a fishing rod. Let's get my sound turned up so I can actually do this. I noticed that when I never had more use of my Control S enable disable sound keybind than when I was doing the Fisher Friend thing, because I would have my sound turned way up while I was fishing so that I would get... Actually, I should there's a quest I should pick up. I'd have it turned all the way up while I was fishing so that I would get, you know, the sound cue that my fishing thing was in. Who wants that, actually? Is it, like, way up here? But whenever the NPC spawned that you would have to kill to get the buff for a couple of minutes, like, that's so loud having that, like, hearing, like, 35 people fight it all at once. So I would disable my sound every time that came up. Do you want fish? No, you don't want fish. Do you want fish? One of you wants fish. Spoiling for... There we go. You would like some fish. I will do this for 3 whole tickets. Let's go fly a kite. That's the thing with being on a new account. No pets, mounts, or toys. Yeah, for sure. I feel that on my EU account. Longest I've been without power was 57 days. After the first week, it wasn't that bad. 57 days. I suppose once you have, like, your systems in place to kind of manage it, there are some things that would be tough. Like, getting water, I imagine. Like, water for showers would be, I think, the real rough thing. And cooking. How do I make 350k a month? Probably order hall missions. Half of Val'sharah is nice, the other half is really annoying to level in. It's been a while since I leveled there, but I remember it being alright. I remember Stormheim being annoying, and I remember High Mountain being annoying, mostly because I wasn't able to fly. Alright, so I got a fishy dude I can open. That'll get me some extra of these dudes. Darkmoon Daggermaw. So I can just... Okay, so I can throw the Daggermaw on my bar without having to make a macro, so I can see how many I've got. Because we are going for 100 of those. Once we get up to 100, which hopefully will be pretty fast, especially if we're getting those loaded threshers, then we can do the treasure map thing, get the extra tickets, and buy the treasure map thing, extra tickets, buy the other toy. And then I guess while I'm already here fishing, I may as well fish up 25 more for the slide whistle. I always run along the beach looking for pools when fishing the Daggermaw. Is that just a waste of time? Possibly. You're right that you do get more threshers. It is definitely faster fishing from pools, but then you have to like find the pools. Actually, I think the last time I did this, I had pretty good luck, and I'll head out there just because it doesn't really hurt to look once. I had pretty good luck on the west side of the island. So I'm gonna do this one more time. Oh, I got a crate. It's probably, oh yeah, the Darkmoon crates had just a bunch of nothing in them. It's a bunch of why. Alright, so if I'm in the water, I use my keybind. Ah, it does pull up the water strider. Isn't that nice? Whew, Surmar is confusing. Yes, it is. You're tall. F. I'm playing a gnome. 6'11". Are you talking to me? I'm not 6'11". I'm 5'11". You're adding an extra foot there. Actually, I'm not even. That's stretching it. Like 5'10" is more accurate. Favorite zone. In the Broken Shore. If you really mean the Broken Shore, then I suppose the Broken Shore is my favorite zone in the Broken Shore. Broken Shore is a zone. What am I looking for? I was looking to make sure that I was tracking fish. I am tracking fish, okay. But yeah, I usually have some amount of luck, like on this beach. I was able to find a couple pools. It depends on how busy your island is, because they can be fished up pretty quickly. You have to buy it with fish. Yeah, so we're getting some fish so that we can buy the, the map, and then also the slide whistle, because apparently I'm just missing one of the toys you can get with fish. I probably was fishing for the mount, and then I finished that grind, and I got the mount. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Who needs toys? I'm not a toy collector. Little did I know. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any, so I guess I'm just gonna fish in this nice quiet beach. At least it's nice and quiet. I should get my favorite bobber out, actually. What's a good... Now, I have more bobbers. I don't have all of them. But we have more bobbers now. So we got, like, this is the elf head. We've got the totem, the tugboat. I don't like the face of the forest. It's too narrow. It's not big enough. I think my favorite ones for, like, the size are the Murloc head and the Pepe. Let me try the totem for a bit, actually. Let's use the floating totem. How big is that one? That's a good size. We can do that for a bit. The druid area and the dream starts to take you is the most annoying thing in the game when trying to get to the world class response to the north. Oh yeah, having to fly around the flying around the class hall. I use the hunter one as a shortcut because the place that it drops you off, like the Nessingwary camp, if you run into the hunter one, is actually usually closer to whatever thing I was trying to get to. So I just fly straight into the hunter one, and then the eagle spirit takes me out of there. But it's, yeah, that north world quest is rough. It's raining. Is your decision to switch to your Void Elf final, or are there still chances of you staying on your gnome? Got to admit that little thing kind of grew on me. Something bonking. It kind of grew on me too. I miss it a lot. I miss it surprisingly much, actually. I didn't think I really would. I thought I'd be so excited about like the Void Elf racials and the aesthetics and being able to match and what else? Being able to see my transmog, and I am, and I do enjoy all of those things. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's final. Very few things are final. I very rarely commit like 1000% into something because I'm well known for changing my mind. One of my tombs has a Darkmoon fishing hat that you can use to spawn a fishing node once an hour. Looks like one of the funky hats you would fish up in Warlords. I've never seen that before. The Murloc. Did you ever manage to get the rabbit pet from Darkmoon? That one is a direct Monty Python reference. I did, actually, yeah. That's actually one of the only Monty Python, that's the only Monty Python film that I ever watched. That one specifically. I haven't seen any of the other ones. The tugboat or the ducky. Pepe's my favorite bobber. I think my favorite, I need to get the rest of them so I can really decide. For a long time, my favorite one, just for the looks of it, was the can of worms. Which I can't really describe because it's not really referenced to anything. It's just like, it's so wiggly. It's like satisfyingly wiggly, and having spent some amount of time fishing in real life with actual worms, I just remember them being very effective compared to other types of bait. Like you'd have like that orange putty stuff you'd like roll into like globs. You know, all of these like shiny, fancy little dingle donglers that you would try and trick fish into bite. Like those never worked. An actual worm worked. Super good. Any plans for a pricing guide type video for TSM? Terrible at trying to price my operations. I'm not currently planning any more TSM videos than the ones that I already have, mostly because, well, I have a pretty good grasp of the fundamentals and am able to share the fundamentals with other people. I myself am not super amazing at doing, like, really profitable pricing. I am usually, oh, thank you. I'm usually, like, I stopped my fishing cast. I have operations and I price things, but I price things pretty aggressively because I just kind of want to get rid of it. You could probably make a lot more gold with the auctioning that I am doing if you did it better. So I don't really want to give people more specific info because it's probably not going to be correct. The fishing sounds are triggering my brain's reward system. Oh man. Check your mail on your void elf. What will players do without their gnome? Do we get a free race change? Gnomes are not getting removed from the game. Nobody's removing anything. What is TSM? I hear you say it a lot. TSM is Trade Skill Master. It's a suite of add-ons that does all sorts of things related to item management, auctioning items, mailing, or things like that. It can automate a lot of processes, but it's still very much within terms of service. The big thing that I really like is if I mouse over, like, for example, this fish, you see all this extra info. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see what I'm pointing at. You see all this extra info in the tooltip there. It's a little bit overwhelming, but you can see basically at the very bottom it says minimum buyout and market value. That's like the 41 gold is what that item is for on the auction house within the last hour. And then the market value is basically an average market value based on a couple of, some amount of data. I'm not sure on the specifics, but I can see how much a thing is worth just by mousing over it. I can see I can sell this potion for 10 gold. I can vend her for 50 silver. It's got values like that. And then you can automatically sell things, automatically mail things, figure it really quickly. So here's another one. If I open up enchanting, and this is the TSM interface for enchanting. I can see that if I was to make a Tome of Illusions Azeroth right now, the auction value of that Tome of Illusions sells for 1,338 gold more than the total auction values of its parts. So if I went and bought all those things in the auction house right now, crafted and sold it, I would do so for that amount of profit. And you can actually filter things by profit. And like scroll through and look for the things that will actually be profitable to make. That doesn't mean that you can necessarily do that because there's no guarantee that that amount of things is available on the auction house. Like maybe there's just one Essence of Fire for that price and the rest of them are all 5 gold each. But it's a pretty good place to get started when you're trying to figure out what to craft for gold. Tons of stuff you can do, and I have a couple of guides to help people get set up with it because it is one of the more overwhelming things to start learning in WoW. I'm gonna go lay down, have a fantastic weekend. I wish you the best recovery, Norm. I hope it feels better soon. How are we doing here? We're up to... I wish these things contain Darkmoon Dagger moths. I feel like I'm getting more of those than I am the Threshers. And there's only so much Darkmoon Fire water that any one person really needs. Do you have the Pantheon trinket for your Void Elf? No, I did all my raiding on this character, and I didn't really have any plans to catch up my other one properly in gear. I just needed enough gear to get by in world quests. Hulan can be looted multiple times a day. Yes. All of the mop rares, to my knowledge, almost all of the mop rares. If it's up, you can loot it. I definitely remember hanging out for many a weekend afternoon on the Timeless Isle and just kind of running around killing rares as they were up, and definitely multiple Hulan kills a day. You give a shout out to my boyfriend Nico. It's his birthday tomorrow. We both love your videos. Happy birthday, Nico. Happy early birthday. Oh, what's that? Oh, are you sure? That's worth like some gold. Are you sure? Add extras? Why, thank you. I should have given you some goldfish or something. I want to buff you, but I don't have the button yet. That's my Noble Guard macro. Alright, well, that solves that problem. Don't you want to do your treasure hunt? No. Not yet, I don't know. I'm gonna buy the item. And then, I'm gonna buy the item, and then my plan was to, let's see here. So you go to some different places. I have some coordinates in Wowhead that should help me out. Why don't you use Bagnon for your bags? I prefer to use not Bagnon because I really like having these separate bags. I never really liked the Mega Bag, And the default bag UI has actually gotten pretty good recently with like these auto cleanup features, and it's got a search bar. It's not nearly as much of a mess as it used to be back in the day, so I feel more comfortable with regular bags. I hope not, but if it happens, they better give a free race change. No. I mean, what's the alternative? Like, if they took out a race and they were like, nah, if you're that race, your character's deleted, sorry. What a day that would be. That would be so funny. I mean, it would be awful, but it would be funny just because you know that they're never gonna do that. That's just the most ridiculous thing. Do you think you will play Classic WoW? I've been thinking about it. It will be difficult to lose all of the toys. Me? No. Absolutely not. No plans to play Classic WoW at all. I didn't play back then. I did have a DVD that came with, I think, my Mop Collector's Edition that told me all about it. And I was like, oh, I'm good. Alright, so I'm looking for the treasure map, of course, and also the slide whistle. And I had enough for both. So, the slide whistle we can just use. And then the treasure map. Quest discovered. Alright. So the first step is the first clue found. And my coordinates have it at 4291 in a raft. So we're looking for 4291. So pretty close. Just along. Oh, this is a really useful map. 4291. Hi Hazel, I love your videos and streams. They're a lifesaver at work. Thanks for watching, Daniel. A Bagnon lobbyist every stream. I think Bagnon's just a really popular add-on, and it's one of the things that, especially back before all of these bag updates were made. Wait, sorry, under the raft? In the tent is a barnacle-covered bag. Okay, in the tent. In here. And then next we're heading to 5360, so that's going to be 5360. Kind of in that tent on the right there. Oh, you guys can't... I understand now why you weren't sure if I had a coordinates add-on. It's actually covered up by the T readout. It's actually covered up by the today's T graphic. I see. Jonathan, thank you very much for the super chat. It's ya boy, 5 million gold mount. I will never get. It's only 4 million if you get all the rep for it. You know? That makes it much better. That's totally within your grasp, I believe. Have you ever tried the Combustor bag add-on? Allows you to select what items you want to view. Switched from Bagnon, love it. I have never tried that, no. I've been very, very vaguely meaning to try more add-ons over time. So, hang on, I'm going to this thing. I've been very, very vaguely meaning to try more add-ons over time, just because if I find a really good, useful one, then I can do a video on it. But, I don't know. Alright, so in the sandbox with the riding tigers next to one of the tigers is a suspicious mound. So, probably this one right here. I'm still using my, my fishing rod. So, number 3, 5285 near the basilisk. So, that's going to be down, like, 5285. Right by the docks again. Left the docks. Classic will die quickly. I don't think Classic's going to die. There was enough people still playing, well, there were, before it got shut down. There were still enough people playing Asheron's Call. I think that Classic, once it's off its feet, isn't going to need, like, a huge amount of resources to sustain and continue to have online. So, there's no real reason why it would die. They're just going to have fewer servers than Live WoW. And, yeah, alright, so, by the basilisk. And here. I like the carny that's just been absolutely frozen. And then after that, number 4 is going to be 5130. There we go. So all the way up kind of like near the door. So what if I actually just like take this portal here? Work took me away a bit there. Back. Welcome back, Mishka Bear. I don't like Bagnon or Outfitter, but may have been just doing it wrong. If you're in void form, channeling Mind Flay, Void Bolt comes off cooldown. You cast right away, wait for the Mind Flay to finish channeling. Cast it right away. Cast it right away. If you really want to be fancy, you can wait until right after your next void form tick, as seen by a cast bar like Gnosis that shows you where the ticks are. Sorry, Mind Flay. You could wait until your next Mind Flay tick, cast it right after one of those, but just start mashing it. Like, as soon as the Void Bolt's about to come up, just start mashing it. You want to do those ASAP. Those are a much higher priority. Okay. Pureblood Firehawk earlier today was so pumped. Congrats! Is the cat okay? Which cat? My cat? My cat's fine. I mean, I haven't seen her since like this morning, but I'm sure she's around. What are you looking for at Darkmoon? We are on the treasure map hunt thing. And I am heading to... Oh, I went too far, actually. The whole point of porting out and then porting in was so that I would have a shortcut up here. Heading to 5130. Catching a live stream? How odd? Welcome. Over 5130. We're at like 5234 right now. We need to go a little farther north, I think. 5130. Disturbed dirt. Disturbed dirt. Disturbed dirt? Disturbed dirt. There's no disturbed dirt there. No disturbed dirt here. The exact coordinates that Wowhead's giving me have it like up more, like here, but I don't see it here either. What plants do you have in the betta tank? Do you plan on making a video about his tank setup? I would really enjoy it. So the best thing right now that's available is at the end of the mail time video that I put out on Monday. Oh, there it is. At the end of the mail time video that I put out on Monday, I have some footage and I have arrows with the names of all the plants. So you've got, it's basically mostly Java Fern. Like all those plants on the rocks are Java Fern. The big green ball is a Marimo moss ball. And then the floating plant at the top is Salvinia. Alright, so the last one. Ship at 2128 Northwest Coast. So like 2128. Like here. Just right off the northwest tip of that island. Can I just jump from here? Is there any reason why I can't? I don't see why not. I think your stream has managed to calm my manic corgi. She's actually sleeping instead of eating my shoes. It's a miracle. Is she like a puppy or is she just like really, really wound up? I know some dogs are just like that. My dog is now 7 and I'm still kind of waiting for him to chill. Fastest leveling I did for my Void Elf was to use the Darkmoon Faire buff for XP, queuing for dungeons non-stop. That would get you pretty quick. So heading... Oh, I probably should have just let myself drift. I think I was going farther. Right at about here. Where did you get your hair dye? I am in love. Arctic Fox hair dye. I got mine. I got some of it from the website. I got more of it from Amazon. It's faster to get on Amazon. It's about the same price everywhere, so I would just get it on Amazon, especially if you have Prime. Oh, here we go. Just be aware that it fades pretty aggressively. Like, the color goes in good, your hair smells good, looks great when it's fresh, but be prepared for it to fade, which I'm kind of all about, because when it fades out, like, a lot, then that means that you don't have to re-bleach again when you want to color it something else. So, there we are. And that... So that just a one-time quest, 100 tickets, and that means that we can go buy the Sparkle Pony XL. So that'll be our next one, and then we're going to be up to what? Darkmoon. 3? 2, yeah, 3, 2, 3? We got the ring, we got the slide whistle. Okay, so that'll be our third new toy. We're out of luck so far on that one. We're out of luck on the Blight Boar microphone. And now it's going to be time for some racing. Ugh. Powermonger, Rocketeer, Wanderluster, Big Wanderluster. Oh, we'll start with the Sparkle Pony thing. I'm gonna, like, drink a whole other cup of tea before I even get started on that. Underwater. Shirt color goes well with the hair. When can I do what you do? I did pre-order BFA. When can I do what you do? What do you mean? Like, when can you play BFA? BFA is coming out August 14th. Pre-ordering does not get you into the beta. If that's what you're asking. My cat loves to sleep on my arm while I'm raiding. My cat will, like, completely ignore me all day. Unless, like, every now and then she'll decide that she really wants to be on my chair or my desk when I'm working. And I try and make it work, but she, like, her tail will thwap. And she'll, like, thump keys in the keyboard. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Not yet, anyways. Her tail will flap, and she'll be thumping keys to the keyboard. Like, she'll press the spacebar and stop recording while I'm busy recording something. And sometimes I won't notice. I've lost some footage to that. What am I doing? Boomy sparks. Boomy sparks. Over here. Fireworks. So, oh, pardon me. I was misspeaking. So that's the toy that we want there. These bags are definitely a little bit of a mess. I have not cleaned these recently. So let's try that toy out, actually. I want to try that out. Yeah. So, wait, I used the toy for 15 seconds jumping while mounted. Oh, that is worth it. Oh, that's great. 10-minute cooldown? Man. That one may be action bar spot worthy. That's awesome. Whew. I meant to do the Lucid Nightmare, but I didn't. The Corgi's about 1.5 years. No matter what we do, she always has loads of energy. Yeah. I don't know what I would do if I had a dog that just didn't really have any energy. Like, you know, some people will have, like, bulldogs or whatever that just... They don't really, like... You walk them, but they don't really like walks, and if you try and go too far, they just stop. I need a dog that can walk with me, and I need a dog that's gonna, like, walk for as long as I want to walk, and... It's not like I have incredible stamina or anything, but, like, on a weekend, I might want to go out for a couple hours in the morning, and I need my dog to be there for it, you know? My cat climbs at the back of my chair and then curls up on my shoulders. That sounds so cute. Mine doesn't fit. She used to sit on the chairs of on the shoulders of a different chair. Hazel, help! I'm tiny. You are very tiny. You are exceptionally tiny. Oh, I tried to levitate you to help you be less tiny, but I can't, apparently. Can you not... Oh, yeah, pardon raid member. Oh, well. I still use the Arbweaver? I do, yes. Which toy was that? That was the Sparkle Pony XL. 150 tickets, and you buy it at the fireworks vendor over here. So, what did I say I was going to do? Are we really doing the thing? The racing thing? Alright. Alright. Which one should we start with? What's the easiest one? I don't really know what's going on with these. So let's see. Rocketeer. We've got one Power Monger, one Rocketeer, 2 Wanderluster. So I guess I should try the Wanderluster one. So what's the deal with that? Wanderluster. I don't understand. It's the other race, right? Which one? You should just get a horse for a few hours walking. I mean, I need the exercise too, though. I love walking. I know it's very, very gentle exercise. I don't care. Like, it helps me organize my thoughts, and then I get to get out and see stuff. I can figure out, like, which place has hummingbirds, and which place has red-winged blackbirds, and which place has bluebirds, and I look at a lot of birds. Wanderluster. So that's the Power Monger, that's the Rocketeer. Racing Strider, Wanderluster. Okay. So if I, like, get into this thing... Is this where I'm going? I don't know. I don't have any idea where I'm going. Also, what these buttons do. I don't think I have a real chance. Jump to a hazard. It's been years since I've done this. Hang on. This is very important. Here I just bought a Darkmoon mount. The mount is... I mean, if you bought the 1,000 token one, that one is definitely better. I still think mounts are usually... I usually prioritize mounts over toys. My phone just scared me. You got quiet, then it went off with a flash flood warning. Evil phone. Yo, I had a very, very similar experience not too long ago. There was a water quality warning that went out for a pretty wide area of Portland, like way wider than the water quality advisory area. And it did the emergency thing on my phone. And the thing is, my headphones will connect to 2 sources at once. So they were connected to my computer, but they were also connected to my phone. And when the phone activates, it like stops what's happening. So I was sitting here watching a lovely fish video on YouTube, as I do. And all of a sudden the sound like goes quiet and then cuts out. And then the phone cuts in with the emergency sound, but it like does it in a very staticky, like cutting in way. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And then I pick up the thing and it's like, well, people in this place, it's like really far from you, probably shouldn't drink the water. It's unfortunate, but also not really relevant. You have a guide on mini race step? I don't have a guide, I don't think. I recommend that people get it. I don't know if I have a guide. Do I have a guide? Did I make a guide? First stream, Hazel. Hey, Star Kiddo. Star Kiddo, how are you doing? Got in the woods with my terrier every day for at least an hour. I love it. Sitting in your house with the dogs and cat. Everything is so quiet. I don't like quiet. I adore quiet. I don't like noise. Noise makes me deeply uncomfortable. I will actively change my walking route as I'm walking to avoid weed whackers and lawnmowers, of which there are a lot of them. It's a little bit of a game. You want the mechanical bird type one. I suppose this is a mechanical bird. Some might also call it a plane, but some might call it a mechanical bird. Chips and Salsa watching the Legendary Hazel. Oh, you're about to watch Legendary Hazel get super lost. So, Blight Boar starts in 20 minutes, and we can try that on another character. Is it this same race? Jumps to a hazard, grants immunities. So what does it mean? Okay, so I want to use that for a while. I also lock into a distant power-up and warp it to you. It's been a while since I've done this. I know that these kind of boing you. Hey! This is just kind of trying to remember and get a feel for the race again. This is probably not the fastest way to do it. Yeah. I don't really have any good this is about as good as we're gonna do. How many tolls are we at? 4? Well, I got some achievements. I got Wayfarer, Wanderluster Bronze, Wanderluster Silver. Alright, well that's, I think, one short of what I actually needed to do. So let's get out of that and figure out what I actually need to do properly if I want to finish this. Wanderluster. Stay aloft. Wow, there's a lot of achievements here. See, I'm trying to do it within 11 tolls for the sign. And is that the only one that I need from it? 11 tolls for the sign. And I don't know what you need for Big Wanderluster. The big real race. Oh, it's a different race. Oh, I'm confused. You only need to clear the big gate, prioritize the speed boost shoes. Okay. The real race isn't quite as bad as the big race. They follow the exact same pathing. I managed to knock most of them in one day. Did my good deeds, got the fish, helped with the treasure hunt. Thank you, Jeremiah. Appreciate that. 2 Labradors, collie, and 1 Whippet. People with the 500 million views, what do you think they make a year? Just an ad revenue. It's based on so many different factors that there's no real way to know. Your best bet to guess on anybody would be from ad revenue is to look them up on Social Blade. It's going to be a really wide range, but honestly, it can be a really wide range. I would say that mine tends towards the middle of the range, so I would say just like look at the Social Blade range, split it in half, and that's probably your best guess. For a very hot summer Colorado, something iced. I actually really like iced green tea. Just straight iced green tea I find is really refreshing. Okay, so I need to prioritize, so I only need the big gate, hang on. I'll only clear the big gate, prioritize the speed boost shoes. Alright, so prioritize the speed boost shoes. Wait, it's gone. It's gone. Was I not supposed to turn it in? Did I not go through the gate? I probably didn't go through the gate. Big gate. Prioritize the speed boost. Do you need to have the quest? Oh, you probably need to pick up the quest to do it again. I see. At least that is repeatable. Prioritize speed boost. Oh, I don't have any game tokens. What a strange... Like, why are those still a thing? Like, I understand, but there's such a trivial amount of gold that it really doesn't matter. It's just kind of like an annoying extra thing to have in your bags and delete later because you don't need them anymore. Show you my bed as safety tank. I think the sand is working well. No more biting this week. I will, I'll have to check that out. Mine has been almost so far so good. Today, there's a little bit of fraying, but it could very well be from him spreading his fins. It looks like it might be just a split. So, and it's not very deep. So I'm not too worried yet. I don't think he's really had any problems yet. Although, I was trying to feed, so I've got the Nerite snail in there. And for the most part, he's just been eating algae, and he's done such a good job. He's polished off the tank. It's completely clean of algae now. And I'm worried that he's going to get hungry. So last time I had snails in there, I put in algae wafers, and the betta ended up stuffing himself on them, so I decided not to do that. I decided to try a little piece of snail jello that I had made, and the betta decided he really wanted to eat that, so I'm going to have to either do some veggies for the little guy, or put him in the other tank for a bit. Alright, so hang on. Prioritize the speed boosts. Speed boosts, alright. So I can use the 2 every 15 seconds. The big gates are the only ones that matter. Ah! Oh no, I've been zapped. Well, this isn't right. And then that cancels. Oh, that cancels a parachute. That's not what I want. Hang on. This is not going well. This is not going well. This is the opposite of going well. Also I missed one. Oh, you do have to get that one. Can I just quit? Can I just give up? I've done this terribly wrong. I've made some bad mistakes in my life. Gorgeous hazel nuts. Have I missed? Must. You haven't missed too much. We've just been getting some toys. Been doing some Darkmoon Faire stuff to get some toys. I'm trying to do this racing achievement for some toys that I've missed. I've been having some difficulties. Firework parade, maybe that's what the thing was. The toy was... Oh no, you're talking about something else. Tea recommendations. You've tried Earl Grey Peppermint, looking for something more out of the ordinary? An out of the ordinary tea? I would try some pu'er teas. Try it, like, give yourself like a good earthy pu'er tea. Okay, so that was... We want to start again. We want to give up. We want to start again. We need to hit the blue post. Speed. And I know there's like specific oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. See, when that happens, I just want to start over again. I probably should have used the other one. There's specific things that you hit and don't hit in places you use the abilities that you can memorize for this. I also don't know exactly how many I need to do the achievement. I'm doing the wrong race for some of them, I think. Is there another achievement to complete the real race with the Wanderluster within 11 tolls? Did I not do that, or is this the other race? There's the real race and the real big race. Which one is this? Which one is this? Is this the real race or the real big race? I might turn off the Darkmoon Faire music. I think it might be upsetting me. You don't need to dismount and restart the quest. You need to aim when using the wormhole. Aim when using the wormhole. What's the wormhole? Oh, like the grip thing? What time is it in your country? 4:18 in the afternoon. Or 16:19. So glad I finally get to watch one of your streams. Your guides are the best. Welcome to the stream. The real race is the one you're on. Okay. So 4 Wanderluster gold for the attraction sign. We're trying to do this race within 11 tolls. I thought I did it. I mean, I must not have, but I thought I did. Okay. 11 tolls. I need to aim. I need to aim the two. And then the 1. So, aim. Oh no. Oh, I see, because I got the wrong one. And then prioritize the speed power-ups. So that's good. What does the gates give you then? What do these little gates give you? I didn't. That was the wrong button. I'm mixing up my 1 and my 2 buttons. This isn't what I want. This is not the dream. 2 is the grip, and then the 1 is the immunity thing, which is very important. So I can grip. I want to grip those boots. And then I want to jump to this. And I just want to head back to the big gate. Because I don't need to do any of that. Those must give me a speed thing. Alright, so I did it, but I didn't do it. The red, blue, green, final, what? 2, 4. I don't understand! Why are there so many different ones? Okay, so that was 12. Okay, so I was close, but I didn't get it. It was up here. That's, okay. Whew! Yeah. Yeah, I bet if I hit that speed boost shoe, I might have been better. Let's try again. Okay. And... Alright. The 1 is the immunity. The 2 is the shoe. One is the immunity. 2 is the grip. Oh no. Oh no, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Well, that'll do. Ish. Am I out of range of those ones? I want... Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. I think that's already done. We're already at 8. There's no way. No way. At least I didn't get hit by any zeppelins that time. So that's 10. Yeah, no. Not quite. I need to kind of get a feel for the maximum range. Because I think that jump to hazard button is really overpowered. Oh no. Well, we already weren't about to get it. But now we're extra not about to get it. This might take me a while. This might take me a bit. Wormhole is the blue circle. It projects you forward. Okay, so I need to aim that one too then. Alright, aim everything. Being able to go to the zoo and wow is awesome. Try using the wormhole to get onto the isle itself. The jump to hazard, okay. To get onto the isle. Alright. So, this one. Oh, that's right. Oh no, wrong. Oh. I have very little. I'm not great at this. Rising the wormhole to get to the island, which there's no hazard up here. Oh, those things. Oh. 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 Well, now that this one is bust, I may as well go try that out so I can get a feel for exactly what it does. Does it just boot me forward? Is that it? Is that the whole thing? It just boops? Boop. Gotcha. I understand now. I think. I'm gonna get up and, like, stretch and maybe splash some water in my face and I'll be right back. Alright, while I was up, I saw... I just, like, before I did the stream... Before I did the stream, I had, very painstakingly watered my balcony plants. I don't want to, like, drip water under, like, to the balcony underneath me, even though I don't think anybody's living there, but I don't want to drip water down there. So I'm really careful when I'm watering to, like, water them over a thing that will catch the runoff, and I, like, hold it for as long as it's dripping. Oh, Kitty, you did you bonked. She bonked real hard. You bonked on my elbow. You alright? Are you dumb now? You're not dumb yet. You got a couple more bonks left in you. Alright. So now I understand what you mean by wormhole. So, this stream must be so painful to watch. Let's try again. Let's pick this up. Alright, so just use the immunity. Don't use the grappler. Practice makes perfect. I hated that so much and never been back. I need 2 monitors so I can watch stuff like this while also leveling. I have 2 monitors is really just the life. Alright. So you said you don't really use the lasso thing, you just use the jump to hazard. Alright, so let's forget about the lasso. We'll use the jump to hazard. And I'm gonna try and wormhole to the island. Now that I know what it does. Got that. And this. There is no... Oh, I see what you're saying. That was pretty close. So we want to jump to hazard, like, over here. Like that. Hit this one. Jump to hazard, wormhole through here. Hit this speed buff. Wow. I feel so much better now that I understand what you mean by wormhole. This one, this one. How are we doing? Oh. This one, I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, well, now we're not gonna make it. Oh, I was close. I was close. I didn't make it, though. Well, now I definitely didn't make it. Okay, I could have done that one, though. We were doing way better. I was only, like, 1 toll late. Okay, we can... Hang on. I'm not even gonna stop and read chat. I'm not even stopping. I've got a cat in my lap. She's getting up. Very important, stay hydrated. It helps your skin. Helps your energy levels. It's good. Alright. So I actually kind of like using the grip on that one. Because I don't really want to go through this, this, up here. I didn't really use that very well. Over here. 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 What's that thing? I don't know what that does. No idea. It's dangerous. Also, I avoided some stuff that I probably should have just gotten. When's our next obstacle we can jump to? I'm not going to jump to this one because I think this one's actually pretty easy. I'm going to jump to the next one. Oh, gosh. Oh. Well, we were doing pretty good. Let's try again. Are you okay? Oh, you're talking to the cat? Katie's fine. She wandered off. I'll double check on her later, but she's good. She's a tough little cat. I noticed when I got up that my my aquarium lights here. I have a 20-gallon long that's currently cycling. All right. I know I haven't hit all the markers. I wanna try again. Oh. All right. We're doing it. We can do it in 11. We can. Oh no, not that one. I mean, that's fine actually. It's not the worst one. Oh, no. Dude! Going to boost a monk race suggestions? Alliance or Horde? I like Dwarf for Alliance and I like Pandorian for either one, but I like Dwarf for Alliance and I like, I don't know who I like for Horde actually. After the second big gate, avoid all the other gates, just concentrate on the speed boost. Okay. After the second big gate. Oh! Oh dear. Was that enough to do me? How did I get stuck in there? I don't think this is I don't think this one is the dream. We're still gonna finish it because we're gonna practice. We're not gonna start over. We're gonna practice. I like that one. I like that wormhole. Where's my green? Did I miss one? I must have missed one. I did miss one. I didn't go through this one. Oh boy. I wish there was a take me home I give up button. Increases speed. Oh, okay, so this is a reagent that you can get that lets you increase your speed when you've been attacked by enemies. Okay. Alright, well. So, we like doing that, and then going through here, hitting this one, going through, wait. So what is... Okay, so the gate does give me a little bit of a speed boost. Here. So I could probably grip, if I could grip those boots, that would be better. Oh, wrong button. Not that it matters. Okay. I've never been to the Darkmoon Faire event since ever. I've played this game for 7+ years. They keep adding stuff to it, so even if you had completely caught up with it when they added it, there's all sorts of new stuff in it. Like this, I mean, even this is a couple years old, but there's a second race that we're probably going to get to, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. That is just like a completely different route. Alright, we're doing this. This is happening. I'm not very good at this, but that does not mean I'm going to give up. 2 is grip, 1 is jump. 2 is grip, 1 is jump. 2 is grip, 1 is jump. So I don't need to worry about the gates. Just the speed boost. So the warps and the speed boost. So we're just heading out this way. And, that one. So we want to use this here. Use the next grip on the boots that are up there. Head back to the start banner. Which is like this way, I think. I don't see anymore. Oh no! That was a pretty good run, right? That was 12. We're so close. I need to just tighten it up a little bit more. After the second big gate, you do not need to go through any gates except the big one. But the gates do give you a speed boost, don't they? Don't forget I sent you cool potions in your Void Elf. Neither Goblin nor Worgen can be monks. Can you be an undead monk? Yep. Yeah, I think it's just Goblins and Worgens that can't. That is the real race for the toy. Yeah. I'm looking for the attraction sign right now. She keeps telling me nice time, but clearly it wasn't nice enough. Alright. Like, most of the gates are on the way. Oh, that was my plan. I got stuck in a tree. I got slightly stuck in a tree. Unless there's a shortcut back to the first gate. Oh man, yeah. It's pretty close. There's no shortcut back there, is there? You have to go the normal way. Hi Hazel, eat some bear tartar, kill stuff while you race. Is that a real thing? Hope you get what you want. Were you able to keep the tank? You said your apartment? Yeah. So we talked to the manager and they said it's totally fine. If it was bigger than 20 gallons, then we would have to get the rental insurance to sign off of, but they said 20 gallons and under is totally cool. So, the boots give you far more? Gotcha. Hazel, you are ladylike. I've learned so many swear words trying to do this quest. I promise you guys I am only clean-mouthed on stream. I don't have any problem with swearing like a sailor as long as it's not on broadcast. Alright. 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 Oh. Am I gliding for too long? Do I want to, like, stop gliding? Speed buff. It just, like, if the gate is on my way, it seems silly to avoid it. I don't know how far out of my way I'm going for these. I must be, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it slow. Yeah, I'm just a little bit slow. I'm doing it in 12 every time. Yeah, but the big fish tank, you must be thrilled. I was so excited. I had such a bad day, like on that day when I was waiting for the news, because I didn't find it until like 5 or 6. Hazel fast, Hazel furious. Nightborn can be monk, not a timeline thing. Yeah, alright, well, let's see here. Could also just be practicing. I remember the postmaster thing. I had to try the postmaster thing many times. So I like using the grip there because that lets you get both of them. So just speed boosts. We're going straight. And I want to try and zoop ahead to that one as soon as possible. Make sure I get the speed. Our next speed is after we zoop ahead to these. Oh, I almost got it. I didn't quite. Speed. I don't know if oh, probably not. I probably don't want to be getting stuck in the, I probably do not want to be getting stuck in the tree. So. No! I don't like the flying one. I don't care for it at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I meant to grip the other one, not the flying one. The flying one seems awful. It seems actively detrimental. Well, at least they let you try this as many times as you want. That's good. Oh. No! Wait. My stubbornness did not serve me there. We're close to the beginning, we're just starting that, whatever. Don't forget, pet battle app, we need that. I wonder if we can start a petition. The problem with the pet battle app, though, like, obviously the actual pet battle experience would be okay in an app, but that's not all. I mean, it would completely negate the need to go visit the pet tamers in person. It would, like, take the travel time out of it and make it so it's less efficient to do it outside of the app. And that's not what they're going for. There's, I think, some real problems that are probably stopping them from starting it, you know? Alright, so grip. And then zoop. And pick it up. And then zoop. Oh no. I hate it when I do that. Because it's so close to the beginning. It's like when you feel so close to the beginning. Oof. Did the Blight Boar thing my hunter, and can we just take a minute to acknowledge the Draenei banging on the door of the outhouse outside the cave? Hope you're having a nice stream. Thank you. am. I'm hoping I can get this. I'm wondering if I'm starting with the hard one first or the easy one first, or if it's only gonna get harder from here. I don't know. We're so close. It's so close. I'm gonna forget about my trying to grip that thing. It worked great once. It did not work great enough times. So I know you want to take this jumpy thing, but after that jumpy thing, I think that's pretty much the last one that you want. Maybe you don't even want to take that one. Maybe I'm wasting too much time. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh doom. I mean, that wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened. It wasn't great. No! I don't want it! I'll... Yeah, maybe I should have just been hitting these in the way back. I mean... 13. Oof! Frustrating. Good luck! Thanks. People do not go to the pet battle trainers, but they do, though. Last gate, turn hard right, don't go into the thick forest, go around it. Okay. Last gate, hard right. You mean like the last colored gate, right? Okay. The music is just really important part of this experience. So I want to use this. Probably, yeah. You can use the first jump on the first set of obstacles. I lost some time there for sure. Any feedback on whether or not jumping off the island is the right thing to do? I think that jumping off the island, gliding, and then booping to this one is probably best when you actually do it properly. And that jump's not the worst one either. Although, I do think I wasted a little bit of time there. Is it better to go for, like, when you have a choice there, are you better off with the speed boots? Alright, hard right. Going straight. I've made some mistakes here. Did I not go hard right enough? My question was, are speed boots better than the portal? Or better than the boopy dude? The bloopy bot? Obviously they're both better than the jump thing, but... I can spell jumping off the island, then gripping the spring on the right. Oh. Jump off the island, grip the spring on the right. Okay. This one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is a waste of time. Ugh! Speed whiff, worth going out of route. Giving her advice while she's doing it. Does your cat just walk over your things? I had a cat when I was younger. It always knew to walk around her notebooks and papers, but now my cat just walks over whatever she wants. My cat will walk around things. She won't actively step on the keyboard or anything on the table. Like, she'll pick her way around our coffee table when we're having dinner there, so she doesn't step on anything. Like, yeah, she won't step on stuff. But I definitely know some cats that will. And if she's, like, hanging out in bed, she'll walk all over your face. She will step directly onto your face with no care in the world for it, so. We're trying this again. I want to do this before the end of the stream. I was so close. I was getting 11, and then I got some good advice, and then I started executing my good advice badly, and now I'm doing worse. Alright. Let's refresh. Let's review the concepts. We're We're prioritizing the boots. We're prioritizing the boots. We're prioritizing just that's all I got. After this gate. Boots. It's probably worth going a little bit out of the way for the boots. I don't know, but super out of the way. Yeah, I guess both is always an answer. Hard right. How far hard right? Start banner's like here, right? I don't think I've done this right. I don't like my shortcut at all. My shortcut was not a very good shortcut. I need to really nail down, I think, the route that you take after that third one. Maybe I should watch a video. Hidden speed boot behind the tree at the third checkpoint. Behind the tree, okay. I wish that they opened some of the rundown buildings. Yeah, there's some of them that have been closed for a long time. First time to be able to catch the stream and sleeping so much after my car accident that I keep missing them. Well, welcome to the stream on the live show. I hope that you're recovering well. Car accidents, I mean, that really sucks. That's rough. Let's try again. Like, am I going too far right or not right enough? I'm finding when I grip this stuff, it's not even... Also, sometimes this one doesn't trigger when you're too high up. Hidden behind the tree. Hidden behind the tree. Behind this tree? This isn't right. I think I just need a better idea of exactly the route that I need, because I'm just not doing the right thing. I'm practicing the wrong thing, and it's just not helping. Maybe I should try the other one just to get a feel for it. More like the Darkmoon Unfair. I'm just doing it wrong. I'm just doing it incorrectly. Utilize the boost, just avoid going under the posts. Avoid going under the posts. Don't go under the posts. Yeah, gripping the springs doesn't seem to do it because it grips it to the floor, basically. That's not what we want either. Darn! It's healing okay-ish. My cat Gingy's keeping me company. Bring me his favorite toy constantly to make me feel better. What a good cat. The right tree hiding in the bush right beside. Alright, let's go back and look, because this one's already doomed. The right tree. Oh, this one then. It is in the bush. Alright. Alright, we'll give it another try. We're making this so much harder. It's 2 a.m. Am I a bad person for not waking up my snoring GF in my living room so you can go properly to bed, not wake up with a stiff neck? Nah. I don't know if it makes you a bad person. Some people don't like to be woken up. Some people, if they fall asleep somewhere, that's where they're staying and they don't want to move. Alright. So, that speed boost. Alright. This might be one of those things, too, that just gets easier once you're doing it off stream. Some things are honestly like that. Wait, what have I done? That's not what I meant to do at all. I don't know what the flying speed is like relative to just the going speed. This isn't the dream. This is so sad. This is such a sad stream. I don't like the springs at all, but I don't want to not get them in case I'm wrong. Also, I missed the green one because I was too high up. That's why I don't like the springs. I want to go home. Have you gotten the achievement for that vehicle? That's why we're trying to do this. We're trying to get specifically this achievement done. Which means 11 tolls. Still ain't got hogs. Oh no. You can do it. You're so close. Just woke my wife. She slept on the couch also. I reminded her that we have a nice bed with new upgraded pillows from Germany. Have a good evening, Hazel. I'm off. Raid time. She calls me. Have a good raid test rat. I hope you guys kill everything that you want to kill. Why can't I do this? Alright. Can I? Oh no, I need to start this over again. Okay. I wasn't making very good use of the jump before, so we're gonna try and remember to do that again. So, that. This. Flip this on the edge so we can pick up that speed buff without hitting that obstacle. Get through here. Get through here. Here. I'm just going to mostly avoid springs. Like, I'll hit this one. I want those boots. So we're not even going to worry about that gate. That gate sucks. These boots, and then we want the boots that are on the right, behind this bush, these ones. And we're just gonna kind of head straight-ish. We're gonna jump ahead to this, to use these boots. I want this speed boost. I see boots up ahead. I see another jump. And we're almost there. We're not quite... Oh, it's so close! That was so much closer! What do I need to do it, like, 6 seconds faster? What did we mess up for that? Been really grinding for pets and toys. Thanks for the guides, made it easier. Up to 982 pets and 145 mounts. I don't even have 982 pets. That's so many pets! Watching the stream while in the kitchen cooking my husband's favorite Greek lemon chicken soup. I don't have cats. I do have dogs. One is fat as a potato, the other one is fit. I also love dogs. The only reason you guys see less of my dog is because my dog is very shy. That's really the only reason. I also love dogs. I kind of resent anybody that tries to make it people pick between dogs and cats because they're both great. They're all good. They're all great. Here, 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 here. Oh no, I've made some mistakes. This is not the one. It's not the one. Is the rest of the run looking alright though? Like assuming that you get that speed buff, you don't even worry about any of that. You hit this. You jump forward here, you get the boots, and you boot through. You get the new boots. Basically straight through to get this. You pick up these hidden boots. Pretty much go straight, I would assume. We want to jump to an obstacle, probably like right about, not that one. I don't know. There? No. No way. Oh. Windows, calm down. It started asking... Cortana wanted something from me. Can you still get XP from Darkmoon? Yeah, you can still get the XP buff. How many mounts do you have? Looking like 384 of them or so. 384. There aren't cats or dogs, but I do have bunnies. Okay. I want some soup. I've never been really excited about soup. It's hard to get really excited about food that feels like you're not eating. You know? I've had some good soup in my life. But I don't know if I've ever had soup that I would really prefer over a good meal. Boots? Jump. Try not to eat that thing too badly. What if I don't take that? What if I don't take that? I'm just beelining it, and I take this. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Well, it's good to try new things, but not when they're bad. That was awful. I like that. That bit's fine. That gate you just kind of pass through anyways. I think this is the part of the route that I really need to nail down, because you want to hit this. You want to hit... What else do you want to hit? This one. And then you want to make sure you jump into this guy. Hit this. Doop. Doop. And through, like that. Probably. Probably. I don't know. The dumb thing is there's a video on YouTube that could probably tell me exactly which ones I need to hit. I just don't want to pull it up because I'm streaming. Alright, one more. Through? I know I haven't been chatting as much, I'm sorry. Through. Pick up this one. Jump ahead. Pick up this one. Jump ahead. Make sure I get that. Make sure I get this. And these ones. Over here. Up. Jump. I'm gonna try and beeline it. We want to get to that, which means... Oh, I didn't need to go through that gate. That was a bad gate. It's fine, but it was a bad gate. This. And then this. Go to this. Pick up these. This. No, I'm still at 12. Darn it. I just can't quite shave one off. Well, we tried. I wish I could have shown you some success after 40 minutes of racing. But those are the carrots that life cuts for you. Nobody said that. Anyways, I am finished. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be starting with Pet Battle Guide starting next week, and I've got a couple of other BFA videos in the planning phase at least, so hopefully I get a few of those out. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on stream. Shout out to our new sponsors and all of the birthday people with recent and or recently future nearby upcoming birthdays. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and an awesome weekend. Thanks for watching.